man is out here. He posted videos like he good, right? He good.
Hi Curslings, I am back with a super quick update about the reprehensible Jenkins. As many of you may have heard, Drew Jenkins has a warrant for his arrest. Specifically, he has a bench warrant. However, there have been some contention over what this warrant is actually for. Well, fear not, Curslings, because I am here. Mother Cursed is here to help clear the air. On Monday, May 12th, Drew Jenkins had court with his first baby mom, Arlita, as he had managed to get a continuance the month prior. Now, originally, Arlita believed that Drew had actually attended his May 12th hearing, where he was being held in contempt of court for unpaid child support.
Basically, he had court yesterday, and so yeah, I seen her walk in. I think he was already in there, but I seen her walk in. They sat out of the camera view, but that's neither here or there. However, they were in a courtroom with a group of people that are in contempt, in the rears pretty much, for child support, and they enrolled into this program to where it's supposed to help him make consistent payments. Now, in this program, they are required to make payments for 6 months. And pretty much he has to get a legitimate job, because we all know social media is not legitimate. We all know he's not like a real content creator. He's not like heavy like that. So yeah, he has to get a real job.
At the time, Arlita says that she had seen a Stephanie Thompson-esque looking woman enter the courtroom on the live stream and then sit off camera. Because Drew Jenkins has been caught on court camera in the past, Arlita assumed that Drew and Stephanie were intentionally sitting off camera to avoid people taking opportunistic screenshots.
I really thought that girl that walked in looked like her. Like I said, I was sitting on the camera. So there was a female that walked in that dressed like, that Boo Boo the Foo. She dressed like Boo Boo the Foo. I'm not going to lie. And I thought they were there. However, because they told me that the orientation was at 1:15, so that's when I got on. There was a lot of people in the courtroom. I said this. Hold on. Let me come back. I'm going to take this off. So I literally thought that they were there. Now, mind you, the video turned off. I tried to get back on, so court must have ended around like 2:30 or something like that. So I was like, oh, that makes sense. I'm not going to hear everything, but I heard what I needed to hear, what the process was for.
During the hearing, the judge would order that all of the defendants present to get jobs, which, had Drew Jenkins attended, he would have also been court-ordered to do. Oh, embarrassing. Instead, though, his intelligent self decided to just not go. Probably because he was busy on his PlayStation. And so, a bench warrant was issued for his arrest on May 13th. Initially, folks thought that this warrant was for his February speeding ticket. However, court records show that Drew actually paid that ticket. And so, after a little digging, this theory was quickly dispelled, and the warrant was attached to the correct court documents, which was being in contempt for unpaid child support.
This fool got a warrant. Wait, and then I did some digging. Hold on, because I'm mind blown right now, because I really thought they went to court yesterday. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. And I'll show you what it's for. Hold on. Cite to appear. So this fool didn't appear. I was giving him grace. I thought he was going to appear. This was issued today, y'all. This was just sent to me by Care Bear. Care Bear sent this to me. It was posted on Facebook. I was really giving this man grace. I thought he showed up. I was like, okay, nope. No.
Now, interestingly, the resilient Jenkins have been very quiet today. They've just been crickets over yawn. I mean, Stephanie didn't even bother to go live on TikTok today, which she regularly does on Wednesdays, and I checked. Today is Wednesday. It's also been more than a day since Stephanie has last uploaded to anywhere. Basically, the moment the internet found out that Drew has an active warrant for his arrest, they went dead silent. I wonder why.
Bitch, what? I'm not invested. I just seen he had court yesterday. He got issued a warrant today because he failed to appear. The fuck you talking about? Mind your business.
And I gotta say, Curslings, for someone who likes to run her mouth and gaslight her audience, Stephanie is very quiet right now. Who knew that was possible? I didn't. So now we wait. We wait to see if Stephanie and Drew will attempt to leave the state like they've been foreshadowing. We wait to see if Desiree, the biomom of Drew's oldest in his custody DS, if she is able to get a judge to grant her an emergency petition for custody of her son, as Drew, having an active warrant and facing jail time, should be sufficient grounds for her to just go get him. God, I really hope she's successful and can go get that boy out of there because, well, we know why. I've seen the birthday story. I know.
I'm mind blown right now. I really was giving him grace. I thought maybe he actually did some adulting. He did not do no adulting. He did not do no adulting. Oh my God! And they sit up here on this internet. Give Deshaun back to his mama, you fool. Give Deshaun back to his mama. You sit up here got warrants. Get that boy back to his mama. They coming for you. They coming for you.
Or I should say, we wait to see if Drew takes the Jetta and ditches Stephanie outright, leaving her with 4 kids and no support, just like every other woman he's ever knocked up. I guess time will only tell. Now, obviously, the story is developing fast, and there's also a lot of other things going on with the reprehensible jerkwads that we definitely need to talk about, which we will do. We will eventually, at some point that isn't right now, we will talk about it. Promise. But for now, we're going to stay on this story, and the moment we have more information on what is going on with Drew, whether it's his warrant, his possible arrest, Desiree's emergency petition, the fate of DS, if they left the state, or other, I will update you. I promise. Until then, though, I will catch you in the next one. Bye!